homemade pizza, making our own homemade pizza base. So we have 500 grams of strong white flour, 7 grams or 1 sachet of dried yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of mixed dried herbs, 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Give that a good mix so that all the ingredients are distributed evenly and the oil covers the flour evenly. Add warm water, just enough to make a sticky dough. It has to be warm to activate the yeast. Give it a good mix. You can see the dough will start coming away from the edge of the bowl. Bring it together with your hands. And then put some flour on your work surface. Spread it out. Transfer the dough onto your work surface and knead the dough, bringing the outside in. Work it for about 5 minutes, so you're activating the yeast further, so it starts working and growing. Just a good arm workout. So 5 minutes. The dough will become nice and smooth. Put it back in your bowl with a bit of flour at the bottom and then cover with a moist, damp cloth. Put aside for about 30 to 45 minutes. Meanwhile, we're making our own pesto sauce. 2 cloves of garlic, 4 teaspoons of parmesan, 50 grams of pine nuts and a small packet of, or a small bunch of basil. 5 tablespoons of good quality olive oil. The basil we froze, and so it's defrosted so that we don't have any wastage. Mix that together or blend it together into a lovely pesto sauce. Meanwhile, just grate some cheese. We have about 100 grams here, but you can add more if you like, or less. Entirely up to the individual taste. Put some flour on a work surface again and transfer your risen dough and work it for about another minute, just knocking out some of the air that's built up in it, and it's easier to roll out. We're making 2 pizzas, so we divide the dough and roll individually into the size that you need. We're using round pizza trays, so just really, you can be quite rough with this dough as it keeps bringing back. Roll it out into the size and then transfer onto the tray, which has been oiled so it doesn't stick. Push the edges into the corners of your tray. It doesn't have to be exact, you can quite rustic. As we're making 2 pizzas, we're putting half a tin of tomatoes, chopped tomatoes, on each pizza. Make sure that the tomatoes don't go right to the edge of the pizza, as they'll burn when cooked. And also you want that lovely pizza edge that's crunchy and light. Add half your pesto, using a teaspoon, so you can put blobs of it all over, and then you're going to mix the pesto into the tomato. Add a sprinkling of your cheddar cheese that's been grated, and then add your toppings. You can add vegetables as well at this stage, any peppers or mushrooms. You can add ham or cooked chicken. We're using mixed sliced meats, Italian, because it's an Italian pizza. We have already added a bit more cheddar cheese on top as well. Add some mozzarella. Just dot that again around. Doesn't have to be exact. Put into the oven at 180 degrees for about 20 minutes or until the pizza is cooked and crunchy. Take it out and serve it with a lovely salad and garlic bread.